Hi, it's Jim here from Country Contacts. On one of my properties where I work, I'm a landscaper most of the time, and this is one of the properties where the owner lets me keep the bees, and it's a good thing because they pollinate his veggies and all that sort of thing. What we're going to do here today, we're going to do a harvest. So we're mid-autumn here in Australia, mid-autumn. It hasn't been a real good year, but I've got another hive over yonder you'll see in a minute, and I know that the top box there is full of honey, so we're going to harvest that. Anyway, what we've got here, I think I've got 5 hives on this property in different locations. They're all lovely quiet bees. I wouldn't be sitting here if they weren't. Now I had a quick look at these a week ago, and I could rob them, but I'm not going to. The mistake that a lot of people make, they try to build their colonies up too big too fast. But as you can see, this is just a single box, and that's in relation to the size of the colony. This is a single box with the ideal on top, queen excluder there. So I know there's honey in there, but I'm not going to rob it. This one here is a little bit stronger, and it's a queen excluder there. There's honey in there, but for the purpose of today's exercise, I'm not going to rob that. We're going to go over to this other box, and I'm going to suit up because I don't like getting stung, and you'll see a honey harvest. That'll be the 2020 honey harvest. Thank you. Righto, we're going to rob this hive. I know there's plenty in the top. Really happy with this colony of bees. I inherited these bees from an old Greek guy that passed away. And they were in very poor shape. This is about 3 years ago. Very poor shape. Started off with just a single box, and as they got stronger, moved to a double box, and now to a third one. The queen excluder is here. So this is all brood and honey in here. Not going to touch that. Just going to take the honey today. So they're just lovely bees. I'm not good on what bees are what. I'm just not an expert in that field. I'm only a hobby beekeeper, and so bear with me if I happen to say the wrong thing, but I won't tell you anything that I don't know. Just one little trick that I notice other people on their videos don't do. I always wear a hat under my veil. It just keeps it off your face. Normally it's a baseball cap, but it's just a little hint that why not leave your hat on, and it just keeps the mesh off your face. Anyway, I'm going to put my gloves on. We're going to open this up. What I've got here is an empty box to bring it home in, and when I get it home I'll extract it. The other thing I'll do, another little hint, my daughter saves me these bags. She has some deal with a food company, and I find they're ideal just to get the ants and just to keep the environment, things clean and not so sticky. Each of these takes 2 frames nicely, and sometimes if I've only harvested 2 frames, I'll put them in the fridge. So that's just a little hint, just to reuse, recycle. Okay, I've given them a little bit of smoke. Sheet of lino. The lino is more to stop them building in the roof. There's our first one. You always forget something when you're a beekeeper. You always forget something. It's stuck up with propolis. Sorry girls, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Go downstairs, have a rest. See, just the perfect size for 2 frames. It just stops those little dribbles, any unsealed honey or any little bruised bits. It just stops it making a mess of the car and so forth. The colour of that, it's just perfect. And I haven't seen one single hive beetle yet. It's a sign of a strong, very strong colony. They keep the hive beetles at bay. Well, that's it for the harvest. I'm going to take this box off now for the winter. I'm just going to reduce them to the 2 brood boxes over winter. That way they can keep it warmer. We get down to about minus 6, 7, 8 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. So it'd be a bit cruel to leave an empty box on top, because they would have to warm that up. Put the lino mat back. I like the lino because it's not that heavy. They can still squeeze out from underneath it. Just got to make sure you cut it so that it fits inside the sides. Don't have it so that it's up over the edge. If you catch any under it, they're still strong enough to get out. I hate killing bees. That's it, they're all out. Lid goes back on. And there we have it. I'm just going to pack this up now. A few bees might come home for the ride. Hopefully they'll join up with some that I've got in the backyard. Oh. Wait. It's not light, and it's quite heavy. So there's only really 6 full frames there, and one and a half that got a little bit in. Quite a bit of weight. Anyway, I'm very happy with that result. So that'll be our first episode. I hope you're happy with it. I hope you subscribe. Stay well through all this madness, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks.